Would throw here, stands back near his own end zone, fires it out, and Gorkuber's got it. He's out past the 30, 40, midfield, down to the 40. He could go all the way. Oh my goodness! This is... So he must have had Ellen Meyer the previous one. So Abby Haig tournament. Now here is a pitch. Snidey gets it. He'll go down in the backfield. Oh. So Francisco Rodriguez will take the corner kick, bending it in, a header and a goal! Chances for the team taking the corner. This one is bent in, a header, and it's off the goal post and in! And the Cardinals. Marty. Now a play in the middle, again pushed over. Monticello getting a little tentative here. Schlichting will down it. Here comes St. Cloud getting behind the defense here. Longnecker trying to make the shot. Lewis is battling Recklin Ellingson, and here's a shot. Outlet ahead. Gavin Roderick on the front time. Now we've got a runner. That doesn't go. Brown with the defensive rebound. Outlet back, a 2-on-1. Nice dish from it. On the right side, he's got room. Takes the shot. Save made. Rebound. For this varsity doubleheader, Elk River's boys basketball team journeys to Alexandria for a game in the middle of the afternoon around 2:30 to lead off its girls basketball with two teams that were in the state tournament last year, but both have found themselves in new sections and new classes as well. Monticello versus Alexandria. Welcome to our broadcast of the Juettner Motors Pregame Show, a bit abbreviated today as we've got games in consecutive order. Along with our videographer, J.P. Boleen, and my broadcast partner, Russ Hendricks, I am D-Mac Dave McClurg. Season's greetings, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you choose to celebrate at this time of the year, we hope it is a festive celebration. And Russ, same wishes to you and your family as well. And boy, what a fantastic doubleheader on the schedule today. Credit to Activities Director Ben Kavit and also the visiting schools from Elk River and Monticello for making their teams available so that you could do two games back-to-back.
Yeah, absolutely. Good afternoon, D-Mac, and it's great to be with you. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you as well. You know, it's it's going to be a great day of basketball here in the gym Saturday afternoon. There should be a lot of fun, for both of these teams. As you mentioned, they were both in the state tournament last year in 3A, and now they move up to 4A. And today starts a stretch of really exciting basketball, I think, for the Cardinals. They're off to a great start, 7-0, and today's the first of what is going to be a challenging next couple weeks. But this group is ready for it, and I think they're excited.
Yeah, and some good news as well. Alexandria is about to get a little more depth, as one of their upperclassmen who's been sidelined with injury-related issues is getting the green light to go ahead today. We're going to tell you more about that. Our thanks to all of the boosters of our coverage today. A double dip from Alexandria Area High School's Polig Court. Big thank you as well to our KXRA radio studio engineer, Tom Chorley. Our first break is straight ahead as part of our Juettner Motors pregame show. And then we're back with more from Alexandria Area High School after this timeout.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
When you come to Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill, you can count on great food, over 30 beers on tap, and a creative drink menu.
Come join us today at Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill in Alexandria.
Good service, good friends, and a great place to eat.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
First Western. You can bank on us.
It's the right time for a getaway. It's the right time for a getaway. Let's get away.
Better water starts with EcoWater. Get started today and discover EcoWater's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
Being locally owned here at the Culvers of Alexandria, Charles Johnson and myself, John Loomis, are very proud to be a part of the community. We enjoy the time we get to spend here, the memories we've made, and we're excited to see you after the game when you need to refuel. Go Cardinals!
Resorts Marine in Osakis. Check us out for new and used boats, pontoons, UTVs, and golf carts. For the whole outdoors, shop us first, shop us last, just shop us. Resorts Marine and Outdoors in Osakis.
I just get a great satisfaction when I hear the relief in a customer's voice that they've been helped. They always feel it's an inconvenience when they call us. It's like, it's never an inconvenience. We love helping our customers.
At Viking Bank, we're invested in your journey.
For over 30 years, Northland Buildings has been providing quality post-frame buildings to customers, serving clients across the upper Midwest since 1994. Northland Buildings. Quality buildings built tough for the Northland.
Northland Building. Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis? We're here. Region 4 South Mobile Crisis Team will come to you by calling 701-364-0431.
If you haven't experienced all new Woodies, you're missing out on the best clean in town.
We installed all new equipment and high suction vacuum service,
but kept our personalized touch with our pre-wash and hand drying service.
Get your shine on
at Woody's Car Wash in the heart of downtown Alexandria.
We welcome you back to Alexandria Area High School, kind of an abbreviated Juettner Motors pregame show, the first of two that we have today on location from Polig Court. Alexandria versus Monticello in girls basketball. With the games being in consecutive order here, we will not be doing any pregame interviews nor any postgame interviews. The time just does not allow it. Russ Henricks, Alexandria versus Monticello. Both of these teams are streaking right now. I know the Magic played their 8th game of the year last night against Moorhead. 6-2 with 6 straight victories after an 0-2 start. Alexandria, meanwhile, has gotten off to a terrific start under head coach Matt Helscher, replacing the legend Wendy Kohler. But this, in my mind, might be the Cardinals' biggest challenge of the year so far today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think as a coach, you know, they've gotten off, as you mentioned, to that great start. And this is a great time for a challenge. This is a great time to kind of see where you stand. And today into the gym, the Cardinals welcome one of the best girls basketball players in the state, in Minnesota, Samantha Vall. I think you mentioned she had over 50 last night. So the Cardinals are going to be, they'll have a plan to try to take her away and make somebody else beat them today. So it's going to be fun to watch her play.
Yeah, Moorhead hosted Monticello last night. The Magic scored 80. Samantha Vole had 52 of those 80 points, and she is the school's all-time scoring leader. Alexandria will try their best to try to slow Samantha Vole down, and it should be a fun matchup. That's going to wrap up our abbreviated Juettner Motors pregame show. We've got the introduction of the lineups, our national anthem, and play-by-play all straight ahead on KXRA Radio and through your Voice of Alexandria streaming channel on YouTube. Now let's enjoy these words.
Trum Drug has things in every aisle that you won't find anywhere else, and many of them are made right here in Minnesota. Stop in and grab something for yourself, a friend, or family. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
As the seasons change, so do the needs of your car. That's when Alexandria drivers turn to Mike and Josh at Precision Auto. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust a pro. Precision Auto on 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria. Cardinals fans, did you know that Cenex Midtown Express has a gas pump designated to support Alexandria Public Schools? For each gallon purchased, 2 cents will be donated to the schools. Pump up your pride at Cenex, your local hometown choice in Alexandria and Garfield. Owned by the community, supporting the community.
I'm a nurse at heart. I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Dentistry at the Center knows all about busy schedules, and that's one of the best things about having 3 dentists. We have more appointment times available, so we can see you sooner. So, for dentist appointments to fit your schedule better, come see the friendly folks at Dentistry at the Center.
Where you start today is not where you'll finish tomorrow. At Alexandria College, we know you have big plans for the future. Find your calling and be a legend.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. I'm looking for experienced, hardworking people to join my company. When you work for us, you'll be home every night, no overnight hotels. Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and we want to talk to you about your next career with us.
When you want your closing to go as smooth as possible, ask for Integrity Title. We may be a bit obsessed about our jobs and the details that go into it, but that's what makes us such a good choice for your real estate closing. Ask for Integrity Title, the title closing geeks.
The Tradesman Construction has built a rich history as being the premier, most referred, full-service general contractor in the area. They are a proud supporter of all Alexandria Cardinal teams. Find them online at tradesmanconstruction.com.
Our national anthem during our late media presentation brought to you by Carlson Music Center in Alexandria. For all of your musical needs, including voice lessons, you can schedule appointments online at carlsonmusiccenter.com. carlsonmusiccenter.com. People Radio is KXRA Alexandria, 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, 105.7 FM, and all audio also available through the Voice of Alexandria app. We thank you for watching today's broadcast on the Voice of Alexandria streaming channel on YouTube. A big thank you to Integrity Title of Alexandria for being our signature streaming sponsor of Alexandria Sports play-by-play all throughout the 2025-26 school year. The introduction of the starting lineups is being brought to you by Alamere Health. It's better here. First of all, for the visiting Monticello Magic under head coach Craig Guyan, 5 seniors will be on the floor to start. Madeline Barrow will be a backcourt player. She'll be joined by the school's all-time leading scorer, Samantha Vole. And then a pretty lengthy front line with seniors Addison Ruda, Abby Ruda, and Parker Halfman. Barrow, Vole, Abby Ruda, Addison Ruda, and Parker Halfman, the starting 5 for Monticello. 6-2 on the year, including a 1-0 mark in the Mississippi 8 Conference, of which Monticello is a member. Matt Helsher will have this starting lineup on the floor. It will include 5'5" freshman guard Riley Byer, 5'7" junior McKinley Helsher, the daughter of the head coach Matt Helsher. Hope Stark, captain, 5'7" senior, will also be on the floor as the number 3 for Alexandria. And then the people up front, Kate Hennessy and Scotland Brown, both are seniors. Scotty Brown, 6 feet even. Kate Hennessy, 5 feet 11 inches tall. Matt Helscher, Alexandria graduate, I believe from the Jefferson High School class of 2000. In his first year as head coach in Alexandria, his alma mater. Previously, he had a very successful coaching tenure as boys basketball coach at Osakis High School. In fact, he still attends the Osakis campus every day. He is an instructor in the Osakis Public Schools, but the Osakis school management gave him the blessing to apply for the job back in the spring, and so Coach Helscher is at his alma mater. Keys to today's game brought to you by Alexandria Motors. Together, let's drive. First of all, for the Monticello Magic, the Magic are going to look to stay disciplined. 5 starters, 4 of them, I believe, have 3+ years of varsity experience, and Coach Craig Guyon is expecting that experience to come into play today, and he'd like to see his team execute on the offensive end and obviously win the battle on the glass. Matt Helscher, the head coach of the Alexandria Cardinals, knows that Monticello does bring some length to the court. He knows that Samantha Voel's a very dynamic scorer. Alexandria is going to try its best to make sure that Voel isn't filling it up like she did last night when she scored north of 50, but limiting turnovers and obviously getting some shots to fall. Keys for Alexandria. Again, the keys brought to you by Alexandria Motors. The opening tap won by Monticello. The ball worked inside to Addison Ruda. Her shot is off the front rim, and McKinley Helscher rebounds. So Alexandria has its first possession of the afternoon. And now the Cardinals working out top. Riley Byer looked to pass to the right side, but it ends up going wide. So a turnover on Alexandria, first one of the game. Now Monticello quickly comes up the floor. Voel has it. She'll pass it off now to Halfman. Then it goes to Addison Ruda. Now back out and a loose ball. Turnover, and Riley Byer has it for Alexandria. She'll pull up for 3, and that one is off target. Back tap almost saved by Scotty Brown, but possession will go back to Monticello. If you are watching on our YouTube channel, by the way, today, Monticello wearing the white jerseys, white shorts. Alexandria, the dark jerseys with the silver or white numerals and silver trim. Both of the schools have similar color schemes of red and black as their primary colors. Now the Magic work it around. Barrow gets it in, and then it goes across the lane. Nearly turned over, but it'll be off an Alexandria player, and possession will belong to the Magic.
Yeah, the Cardinals, it looks like Riley Byer's got the first initial task there of guarding Voel, and they're going to try to, get the ball out of her hands, run as many people as they can, which might involve, sagging off, maybe not guarding some of their other players, and I think that's one of them. They're 24. They're going to sag off of her and try to give some more help.
Here goes Voel looking to drive, and she put it on the floor and turned it over. So a second turnover for the Magic, and it's going to go back to Alexandria. Still looking for our first points of the game, about 90 seconds in. Out top, it's Hope Stark playing it around to the right side, Riley Byer. Now off to McKinley Helscher, then inside, but Kate Hennessy can't finish, and the rebound to Abby Ruda. The good news for the Alexandria Cardinals that we neglected to share during our Juettner Motors pregame, Riley's older sister Lauren Byer has been cleared to play, and it's likely that she will get some game time during the course of this contest. Monticello misses a turnaround shot. Riley Byer with the rebound here, and Alexandria has the basketball. As you watch today's coverage on YouTube, the Cardinals flowing right to left in the first half, and the first points of the game will be provided by senior Kate Hennessy as she drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, Monticello looks like they come out in kind of a little bit of a zone, and Kate steps right in there.
There goes Voel looking to attack the basket as she had an opening from the right side, and she is fouled. First foul of the game for Alexandria will be assessed on Riley Byer. And the all-time leading scorer in the history of Monticello High School, Samantha Voel, will step to the line to shoot 2.
And that would be one of my concerns, and I'm sure it's a concern of Coach Helscher, is if you have Riley guarding Voel, there's a chance that she could get into foul trouble. And it's pretty crucial, I think, for us to be successful today that she stays on the floor and is able to kind of run the show from the point. So we'll see if they have to switch that up a little bit.
First free throw is good, and Samantha Vole makes the second one as well, so it's 3-2 in favor of the Alexandria Cardinals. Now Monticello will extend some defensive pressure. Hope Stark dishes off to McKinley Helsher, then to Stark, and her three is off to the side. It will carry them out of bounds, I believe, without being touched, so it's back to the Monticello Magic.
Monticello has some good size in there. They've got some, as you mentioned at the start, right, 5 seniors, so they have a lot of experience on the floor, and they do have some good size underneath, so they're going to kind of sag off, and I think if we can, get some penetration in there, there'll be some kick-out looks.
Riley Hausman came in at a previous dead ball, so she becomes the first reserve in today's game. Here's Vole looking to feed inside, and it's going to go out of bounds back to the Alexandria Cardinals. So a turnover there for Monticello. Alexandria still leads. It's a 3-2 score. Three-pointer for Kate Hennessy, offsetting 2 free throws for Samantha Vole. Now it's Riley Byer handling out top. Then it goes to McKinley Helsher. Then back to Byer. Now handing off. Hope Stark gets a touch. Then to Hennessy. Hennessy working her way to the basket. Stopped along the baseline, and the dribble came up a little bit too high, and Kate Hennessy couldn't control it, and it'll be a turnover. Possession belongs to Monticello.
And it's just a person-to-person defense Monticello's playing. As you look at it, they're just sagging off, providing some good help side on either side. And so I think in that situation, Kate had another open look, and I think, today those might be there. So take those with confidence and knock those down.
Here is Addison Ruda looking to work her way to the basket. Little turnaround shot. That doesn't go. Out of bounds. Back to Alexandria. So neither team really executing a lot of success on the offensive end. We've played 3.5 minutes and only 1 bucket so far. That by Kate Hennessy to offset the 2 Samantha Vole free throws. And it's 3-2 for the Lady Cards.
Yeah, the offense, DMAC, has been as cold as the weather. And
right.
So we'll see. It's supposed to warm up this week. Hopefully our offense will warm up today.
Yeah, three-pointer from the left wing does not go for Hope Stark, and Vole has the rebound. Now she'll spot up from the right side, and she can't connect on the 3. And Kate Hennessy will rebound. Now it's coming back the other way. Stark out now to McKinley Helsher, then inside. Oh, a double team on Scotty Brown, and it ended up getting turned over. Now a 3 from the other end, no good on the attempt by Vole again, and rebound to Riley Byer. Outlet ahead, and Kate Hennessy had her shot blocked from behind, but she gets the rebound. Now right side, that shot doesn't go for Riley Byer, and Vole with the rebound. Up ahead now to Barrow. Barrow further out to Samantha Vole. Vole top of the key. Now a couple of players fall, 1 for each side. Pass further out. 3-2 Alexandria, nearly 5 minutes gone by. Here's an open lane for Vole, and her shot partially blocked, but I believe Kate Hennessy also committed the foul for the Cardinals, so we'll have a 2-shot opportunity here. And Samantha Vole just made a pair from the free throw line a few moments ago.
Now, this might be one of those DMAC first 1 to 20.
Yes, right. First one is good. Now watch it. It's going to be
switch up.
It'll be a slugfest, and then all of a sudden, each team will score 45 in the second half or something. You know,
and it is different. I mean, they're playing during the day, and that is different. You're used to having your regular routine schedule, going through a day of school, and then playing at night. So there is a little bit of a difference early afternoon. The Monticello traveled from Moorhead this morning. The Cardinals did a shoot around, so both teams are just getting loose here.
Vole made 1 of 2, and then Alexandria, who just checked into the game, got the offensive rebound, and that led to a second chance basket. And Monticello scores to take a 5-3 lead, and that's Parker Halfman getting the basket for Monticello. So that ended up being a 3-point trip, and now the Lady Cards are going to turn it over as a double dribble violation is called on Alexandria. Now we'll have a substitution as Brown will check out. Abby Evink will make her debut in today's game for the Cardinals. Monticello 5, Alexandria 3. The Magic flowing left to right in this first half of play. Samantha Vole gets the ball over to Alex Andrist. Now Andrist got her dribble a little bit high, tries to feed back out, and it's going to be out of bounds. I think the Magic's Parker Halfman was trying to back tap it to a teammate and could not secure it. So the Cardinals get the ball back. Alexandria can tie with a bucket here. Helsher now to Riley Byer. Now around to Ellie Homelvig, who is now in for Alexandria. To Riley Byer, now to Evink. And then her pass tipped. Evink got it back, and before she could get rid of the ball, a traveling violation is called. Russ, are you starting to see Monticello maybe making an adjustment or two defensively? Because it seems like well, we'll share that thought after we come back. I think we're going to have a timeout called here, and it will be a short timeout. 30-second break on our platforms. First half in girls basketball, Monticello leads at Alexandria on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, 5-3.
Carlson Music Center, downtown Alexandria. Yamaha pianos and new unused equipment. Lessons and instruction. Learn from the best, piano and voice to guitar and violin. Carlson Music Center, for all your musical needs in Alexandria.
CM Woodworks produces high-quality cabinetry and furniture locally, right here in Nelson. See their showroom at 7300 39th Avenue Northeast in Nelson. CM Woodworks. Custom wood creations. Designed for beauty, built for life.
Welcome back to Alexandria Area High School. Saturday before Christmas, and we've got a hoops doubleheader on our latent media platforms. For KXRA radio listeners, our Swap Shop program is being preempted today for our Alexandria girls basketball coverage. Monticello leads at Alexandria 5-3, and the Magic have the ball. Abby Ruda works it inside. Ball got batted around, loose, and finally picked up by the Cardinals. Now off to Riley Byer. She'll pull up for the shot from the free throw line, and she scores.
Yeah, that's good. You know, you mentioned before we went to break there, and I think you're right. The Cardinals just in that half-court offense right now just aren't functioning. We're sped up a little bit. We're not sure where to go with the ball. But on turnovers, we can get in the open court and not let them get their defense set.
Yep, and here goes Riley Byer driving to the basket, and she'll score after getting the outlet from Kate Hennessy. And for our YouTube audience, our thanks to Quali Real Estate for bringing you the instant replay. Alexandria has taken the lead back as the Lady Cards now have a 7-5 advantage. Riley Hausman picks up the Monticello personal. Free throw bounces around and is good for Riley Byer. So Alexandria has put together a 5-0 run, and now we've got a three-pointer off, and then McKinley Helsher and Monticello's Riley Hausman were battling for the board, and I think Hausman will be called for a loose ball foul, and she now has 2 quick fouls, and Craig Guyan, the head coach of the Magic, is going to make a substitution. I think Parker Halfman re-enters. Madeline Barrow is also in for Monticello. Alexandria scored the first 3, and then the teams have traded 5-0 runs, and the Cardinals are up 8-5. Here is Hennessy kicking it out. Shot no good on the three-pointer. It got partially blocked. And then I think we got a foul on Monticello. And
I think they called out of bounds there.
On the Magic.
Yeah,
so.
Which is weird because I thought Kate had the ball. But we'll see. And I like that out of that timeout there. Coach Helsher went to a little screening out of that, which, does look like at times almost a 3-2 type zone now. Certainly a matchup zone of some kind. But, I think we got to get movement and try to, get a better shot.
Yeah, and Kate Hennessy was open on the wing, but her three-pointer went off the glass too strong. Samantha Vole will kick it out to the right wing, and the three-point shot no good. Ellie Homelvig with the defensive rebound here for the Cardinals, and now McKinley Helsher is not able to handle it on the dribble penetration, and Alexandria will turn the ball back over. 8-5 Alexandria in front. We've played about 7.5 minutes of the opening half. Russ Henricks, Dave McClurg, videographer J.P. Boleen today joining you on our late media platforms from Polig Court inside the Alexandria Area High School Gymnasium. Monticello has won 6 straight games. Alexandria has started the year at 7-0. Now a feed goes down to Addison Ruda. Little up and under. Shot danced off the rim. Loose ball, and it's still loose on the floor. And now I think we're going to get a kicked ball. And Monticello will be awarded possession here. Will they put a full 35 seconds on the clock. I think they will for the shot clock anyway, but not before we have a stoppage because we have an injured player on the court right now for Monticello. I think we're going to make this a short timeout of our own. We'll take a 30-second break. 10:05 remains in the half. Your numbers on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard have Alexandria leading Monticello in girls basketball 8-5.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted best real estate company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
Hi, I'm Dr. Emma.
And I'm Dr. AJ. We're the dentists at the Alexandria Dental Clinic, where advanced care meets a family-first approach.
From cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign to restorative work and pediatric care.
Alexandria Dental Clinic, your smile's new best friend.
We welcome you back to Alexandria Area High School. An official stoppage in play as Monticello player is being looked at right now. I believe Coach Craig Guyan assisting that player, and I believe it's Parker Halfman who is able to get up on her feet right now. So she is standing on her own, and I think she's going to walk back, albeit gingerly, to the Monticello bench. And I'm guessing Coach Guyan wasn't thrilled that for a few moments it almost seemed like a little bit of a rugby scrum there. And I don't think that was by design. It's just that the kids were working hard to try to gain possession of the ball.
Yeah, they were wishing each other Merry Christmas down there. I mean, there was a lot of players on the floor, and yeah, I mean, it's been a physical battle. Both teams, I think the team that can settle down offensively, not turn the ball over is going to be the one here that can get some rhythm.
Madeline Barrow gets the ball to Samantha Vole. Vole will kick it into the corner. Now out to Barrow on the wing, and her three-pointer is off target. Back tap is not saved by Monticello. Possession back to Alexandria. Russ, I think you hit on something a little bit earlier. It's very unusual to be playing a 1 o'clock game in the afternoon. And, Monticello had the distinction of busing in earlier today after a win last night against Moorhead. And I think the offenses for both sides will be better as the game goes along.
Yeah, I would agree. There's a nice little feed, and unfortunately we missed the layup there. Nice feed there by McKinley to Ellie, and then she commits the foul. But I think you're right. It's just both teams look like, maybe we hit the snooze button and just trying to get that wake-up call going and see if we can find some rhythm here and some tempo.
So a foul will be called on Ellie Hummelvig after the missed shot. And Monticello has the ball. One basket so far one basket. That's Parker Halfman with the only bucket to this point for the Magic. They trail by 3. Now ball out to the right side. Addison Ruda has it. Ruda curling in. Now feeding down inside. And Hausman got the high-low pass on the recipient was Hausman. And then she leaned in and got fouled. So Hausman will go to the line to shoot 2. And the personal foul will be called on Hope Stark. Her first foul and team foul number 4 in this first half. First free throw rattles out, no good. And here comes senior Lauren Byer onto the court for Alexandria. Great to see her back in action. Her first opportunity to play in her senior year. So she is to the left of the free throw lane, and she gets a rebound off the missed free throw. So dividends right away for the senior Lauren Byer. So you've got the two sisters on the floor, Riley and Lauren Byer. Scotty Brown, Hope Stark, and Kinley Hauscher on the court. Now we've got a skip pass, and it's going to be too high, out of bounds, back to Monticello.
Yeah, and that's just a great story for Lauren. I mean, she has battled through a couple different knee injuries, and she's out there today, got the medical clearance, no brace, no sleeve or anything. So I'm sure, she'll be on a minutes restriction, kind of a pitch count, so to speak. And so, but just outstanding to see her out there. These kids work so hard, and your senior year, you want to be able to have that, certainly in that opportunity too, with her sister.
And now as Samantha Vole is looking to work her way up the right baseline, a foul gets called. I believe the foul will be called on the floor, and that will be on Lauren Byer. So Lauren Byer, the older of the two Byer sisters, has a rebound and a foul in her early moments in her first game of her senior year. 8-5 Alexandria, 8.5 to go in the first half. Abby Ruda will kick the ball out. 3-point shot is going to be off the front rim on the attempt by Addison Ruda. And the rebound for the Lady Cards.
Yeah, unique situation. I got two pairs of sisters out there playing.
Yep, Abby and Addison Ruda and Riley and Lauren Byer. Lauren Byer's three-pointer from the left corner doesn't go, and a defensive rebound for the Magic's Abby Ruda. So still, 3-point Alexandria lead at 8-5. Vole will get it off to Barrow. Barrow can't connect on the three. And McKinley Helsher is able to tap the ball to Riley Byer. Now the Lady Cards have it. Here's Hennessy over to Lauren Byer, left side. That three is going to be off. And the defensive rebound for Riley Hausman of Monticello.
And those are good looks. I mean, they're doing a nice job of swinging the basketball, and that's where we want the ball to go. And I think push here now against this, set, so we don't let them get their defense set.
Yeah, missed shot by the Cardinals, but a turnover on Monticello, so Alexandria has the ball back. Here's Kate Hennessy up the right baseline, comes up short, but oh my, it looked like Monticello had a couple of players battling for the rebound. I thought Alexandria was going to get the offensive board there, but team rebound goes to Monticello on defense. So still 8-5. Can't even play the Dolly Parton card as of yet, and probably avoid that because Alexandria's next score will put them north of 9 points.
Yeah, there definitely is a lid on the basket here on both ends, and you just got to keep playing good defense here, and Cardinals, I think, have done a good job of rebounding, not allowing a lot of second chance opportunities, and of course there's another turnover, and they've done a good job of basically taking Vole away and making somebody else be the offense.
Yeah, and Jada Smith Olsen just checked into the game, and she was the intended recipient of a pass. She ended up cutting to the basket, so Monticello will turn it over again. The Magic, in 11 minutes of play, have 8 turnovers and 5 points and only 1 basket. But yet, Monticello's only down by 3 to undefeated Alexandria. It's an 8-5 game, and now we're going to have a stoppage here, and the Cardinals are going to turn it back over. So that's now 8 turnovers for Alexandria. The Magic have Samantha Vole along with Madeline Barrow on the floor. I believe Abby Ruda and Addison Ruda are out there along with Jada Smith Olsen. Here is a jumper by Samantha Vole, and that is good. So it took Vole about 11 and a half minutes to get her first basket of the afternoon. She's got 5 of her team's 7 points. 8-7 in favor of the Alexandria Cardinals. We're approaching 6 minutes time remaining in this first half. Kendra Wolf now into the game for the Lady Cards. Here is McKinley Helsher working her way to the basket. And let's see if she gets awarded free throws here. She will.
Oh, they're going to call her in the act of shooting.
Yep. Barrow will pick up the Monticello foul. And McKinley Helsher, the junior guard, will step to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it's. I was looking up and I was like, man, it feels like a long half. And the video board and the clocks on the side are not syncing again for some reason. So it still says 9:06. So we have to make sure we do look at the scoreboards here on the walls.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. I'll admit ignorance on my part, Russ. I know this fabulous video board is sitting right in front of us. I've just gotten used to looking over to the side walls and everything. So now a turnover on Monticello, and then a 3-point miss by Kendra Wolf, and the Magic will get the rebound. So it is still a lead of 3, or 10-7 for Alexandria. Scoreboard updates today being brought to you by Glenwood State Bank. And we are now under 6 minutes remaining in this first half. Right side, Jada Smith Olsen for 3, and that's going to bounce off to the side. Hennessy with the defensive rebound for the Alexandria Cardinals. Outlet ahead to Wolf, now into the corner. 3-point shot by Hummelvig doesn't go. And a loose ball, and Parker Halfman will collect it. And I think Craig Guyan, I believe, wants to talk it over after the defensive rebound. And I think this is going to be a short timeout. We're going to make it a 30-second break of our own. Final break of the opening half. Low-scoring start. Glenwood State Bank brings you our scoreboard updates. And with under 6 to go until halftime, Alexandria leads Monticello in a football-like score of 10-7.
Getting in and out of the pharmacy is easy with Trum Drug's app, RX Local. Download the app, choose Trum Drug as your pharmacy, use it for medication refills and reminders. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
A successful win isn't about the score, it's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Thanks to all of the boosters of our Alexandria Cardinal sports coverage for bringing you girls basketball today. Part one of a two-part doubleheader. We'll have Alexandria versus Elk River and boys basketball later on. Right now, Alexandria's girls basketball team has a 10-7 lead. Monticello has hit just a couple of shots from the floor today. One of those by the player handling the ball right now, Samantha Vole. Now the ball goes inside as Abby Ruda was trying to connect with Addison Ruda, and the pass is a little bit too high. And it's going to go back to the Alexandria Cardinals.
I know at halftime we'll, kind of go through the stats, but I know you do such a good job of keeping track of things. I mean, almost double-digit turnovers for both teams. There's another one.
Yep, a turnover on Alexandria. Vole will attack, and her shot danced off the rim, but Samantha Vole, part of the reason why she's the all-time leading scorer in the history of Monticello High School, her ability to get to the free throw line, and she's going to do that here after drawing the second foul out of the Lady Cards, Hope Stark. So 2 free throws here for the senior Vole, and the first one rims out. Now we'll have Kinley Helsher back in. Hope Stark, or I'm sorry, it's Ellie Hummelvig in replacing Hope Stark. Kinley was already on the floor. Second free throw is good for Samantha Vole, so she now has 6. Parker Halfman has the other basket for Monticello. With 5 minutes to go in the first half, the Magic are down by just 2 at 10-8. Here's Kate Hennessy driving, then feeding into the left corner. There's a three-pointer, and Abby Evink will be the one to sink it. Quali Real Estate bringing you our instant replay on our YouTube channel. First triple of the afternoon made for Abby Evink to go along with Kate Hennessy's 3 that started the scoring.
Yeah, big shot there by Abby. That corner spot is open there. That's the spot in their defense that we can get to. We've had some looks there, and that's great to knock one down, get some, another turnover there.
Yep, Alexandria was looking to build on a 5-point advantage, and unfortunately for the Cardinals, they turn it over. So now the turnover numbers, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, 10-10 right now.
Yeah, that's kind of how it feels. I mean, it just more turnovers than points for Monticello, and they only have 2 made baskets. So if we just, we don't want to foul, keep them off the free throw line, make them see the ball go through the hoop.
Now the Magic have it as we go under 4 minutes remaining. We're down to about 10 seconds to go on the shot clock, and a loose ball through the lane. It will be out of bounds. Last touch by Evink, but Monticello has 8 seconds to go on the shot clock and 3:52 to go. I get the feeling Samantha Vole's going to get a touch before this shot clock hits 0. And the ball comes out to her. She's got it out near midcourt. She's going to stop, try the three-pointer, and that one is going to be off. And then a follow-up, and that's no good on the Parker Halfman attempt. Kate Hennessy rebounds for the Alexandria Cardinals. So Alexandria still with a 5-point lead. Hennessy got bumped on her trip into the lane. I think she may be awarded free throws here with 3:33 to go in the first half.
Yeah, I don't know that the Monticello coach liked that one. Kate did a good job, though, of being aggressive and getting herself to the line. We were talking during the intermission, how about those Monticello coaches in their attire today?
Yes, you might see it if you're watching our YouTube channel as the camera's panning to the left when Alexandria has the ball. But I believe all of the coaches, including head coach Greg Guyan, wearing Hawaiian gear today. Their favorite Hawaiian shirt. So a pretty neat look there. Of course, it was an overnight trip for the Magic basketball players and coaches. After defeating Moorhead last night, Monticello stayed up in the Fargo-Moorhead area, and they're looking sharp on the sidelines today.
Yeah, if it isn't warm outside, if you can feel warm, maybe that'll help.
It's mind over matter today.
Exactly.
And now, again, Alexandria doing a nice job collapsing on defense. Madeline Barrow looking to pass the ball off. The Cardinals tip it out, and Monticello will trigger it in. Barrow to the right of the Alexandria basketball, got deflected, and there's another Magic turnover. Now Monticello's looking to press. It's going to create a tie-up, and Alexandria is going to get the basketball. So maybe Craig Guyan, the head coach of the Magic, is feeling, Russ, if we can't knock shots down, maybe we can do something with our defense and, you know, kind of get Alexandria to panic a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams would love to get out into the open court and not let the other team get his defense set.
Here's a jumper by Kate Hennessy as she steps into the lane and knocks it down. Hennessy now with a half dozen. She's nearly matched Monticello's team total as we go under 3 minutes remaining in the half. Again, Monticello on a 6-game win streak, but the offense has been sluggish for the Magic today. And it is 16-8 for Alexandria. However, Hennessy has just picked up her second foul for the Lady Cards. She'll go to the bench for Scotty Brown. Meanwhile, we're going to have a 1-and-1 opportunity, and I think it's going to be Samantha Vole back at the line.
Yeah, kind of a double whammy there. We don't, again, like I mentioned, want to send them to the line and start to build some confidence and flow on offense. And, you can do that if you're a scorer just by getting to the free throw line. And she has only, one made basket from the field, but she's got some, free throw opportunities, another one there.
Right, 6 out of 8 is Vole from the stripe today. So that ability to make the free throw shots is one reason why Monticello is very much in this game, trailing 16-10. Again, under 3 minutes to go in the half. Here is Riley Byer passing out to Abby Evink. Those two joined by Scotty Brown along with Kinley Helscher and Ellie Hummelvig. And now we're going to have a stoppage foul away from the ball. I think McKinley Helscher was trying to get some position, and I think we had a Monticello foul being called. This is going to go on Alexandrist. That will be her first. Monticello now with 5 fouls in the half. Alexandria with 7. So the Magic are in the bonus. Alexandria still has yet to get there. Here is Evink getting the ball out now to Riley Byer. Riley will pass it over to Abby Evink. Pulls up for the medium-range jumper. That rattles around, no good. Ball tapped up, and Addison Ruda collects it for Monticello.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Abby there to get some penetration and get into that little crease there in the Monticello defense. Just fortunately didn't knock it down, and then we commit another foul here, send them back to the line.
Yeah, and guess who? It's Samantha Vole going to the stripe after foul number 2 for Ellie Hummelvig today. So 2 freebies here for the senior, Samantha Vole. Free throw number 1 is no good. So she is now 6 of 9 from the line. Only 1 basket, yet she leads the Magic in scoring with 8. Monticello down by 6 with 2:06 to go in the half. Free throw on the way for Vole. That's off the front rim. Then a scramble for the loose ball, and Abby Ruda is able to keep it in play. And then we're going to have finally we have the stoppage here and a tie-up, and I think that's going to be a held ball, and Monticello will get it. I'm sorry, that I believe was Parker Halfman who got onto the floor. Halfman ended up checking out a little while ago in a little bit of a scrum, but she was the one that created that second chance opportunity. Monticello did not score from the free throw line, but the Magic have it now. Vole has it out beyond the arc. Now Scotty Brown comes out, challenges, loose ball, scramble out near midcourt, and I think we're going to get a backcourt violation. And an ugly first half for the visitors is continuing here as Monticello turns the ball over for the 12th time.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there. First on that jump ball, the Monticello player just kind of stood on the floor. Oh, there's a 3 for Lauren.
As Lauren Byer gets her first points of her senior year, and it's a 3-pointer.
Yeah, nice job there by Lauren, and obviously that's a big moment, and we're going to call that one for sure. The Monticello coach was not happy about that last exchange where a Monticello player went down to the ground, but it's starting to get a little more physical as the Cardinals are working to fight through those screens, and then Vole's going to go back to the line again here.
Yep, this will be a 1-and-1 here with 1:28 to go in the half. Abby Evink picked up the Cardinal foul. Free throw does not go, and then the ball gets tapped out of bounds back to Alexandria. Boy, Samantha Vole now has missed 3 straight free throws after going 6 of 8 at the start. So again, add those numbers up. That's 11 free throws for Vole already. And now another 3 for Lauren Byer. And the lead grows to 12 for Alexandria. Cardinals 22, the Monticello Magic 10 with 70 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, and her outside shooting, her ability to score is definitely that's going to be a huge bonus for this team. And at times we do struggle to score, and she can provide that instant offense.
Now Monticello's Alexandrist has it out beyond the arc. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock, under a minute to go in the half. Samantha Vole trying to direct traffic as Halfman looking to set a screen. Down to the baseline, and a late foul is going to be called, porting Vole back onto the line to shoot 2.
No, we did such a good job there on defense. We double teamed her. We gave her nowhere to go, and then we kind of bailed her out there with 1 or 2 on the shot clock, and so now Vole will go back to the line again.
Russ, what do you think about the consecutive 3-point makes for Lauren Byer being our Culver's play of the game? You know, kind of instant offense for senior Lauren Byer.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with that, D-Mac. You know, and it's more than just, you know, obviously the feel-good story of her coming back from all these injuries. She's a really good basketball player, and those are 2 big threes, and it's an excellent choice there for our Culver's play of the game.
So we'll congratulate Lauren Byer on the Culver's play of the game, making consecutive 3-point shots. Meanwhile, Samantha Vole makes consecutive free throws, and the lead is 10 for Alexandria. Here's McKinley Helscher putting it up too strong, and the rebound here, and Vole is going to get fouled after the defensive rebound. I tell you, Russ, I'm going to have to go into teammate Annabelle Castro's column of free throws here when Samantha goes to the line in the second half, because she's nearly filled up my accumulated boxes. I have 18 free throws per player here, 18 circles, and Samantha Vole is going to shoot free throws 14 and 15 right here.
It's only the first half. You know,
right.
You go last night, the Timberwolves, they played Oklahoma City. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, he gets to the line, and they kind of make the joke that free throw merchant when when he's at the line, and it's obviously it's a compliment in a way, because those really good players that can find if you're going to be a scorer and have all those points, you're going to find a way to get to the line, and she's done that today.
And how interesting was it that the Timberwolves, I believe, shot 47 free throws last night, coming back to beat Oklahoma City. I tell you, Chris Finch getting kicked out of that game early must have fired the team up.
Oh, absolutely, and I think he's setting kind of the tone for the spring, and a lot of frustration. Oh, boy.
Now an inside out, a 3-point shot by Kendra Wolf doesn't go. Rebound to Vole, 4 seconds to go in the half. Crosses into the front court. 3-point shot from midcourt is going to be off to the side. Vole did not make a 3-point basket in the first half. She only had 1 bucket from the floor. She is in double figures with 11 of her team's 13 points. And the host, Alexandria Cardinals, 7-0 on the year, have a 9-point lead at the break. We're going to enjoy our messages here from our boosters of Cardinal sports coverage. And in just moments, we'll return to Alexandria Area High School with our Eldon's Fresh Foods mid-game report.
Join life at the lake and work for a growing company that offers rewarding careers and cares about your well-being. Agard, we build cool machines and are hiring for multiple positions across the organization. Plus, no-cost health benefits for you and your family.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Casa Jalisco. Take a trip south of the border to a place where you can savor the flavors of authentic Mexican cuisine. Casa Jalisco offers a true taste of Mexico without the airfare. Casa Jalisco, your Mexican getaway in downtown Alexandria.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. I'm looking for people who have experience and are willing to work hard. For those that do, you can earn up to 6 figures working for my company. Give me a call and visit my website, because we're hiring and we want to talk to you about your next career with us.
From your first home to a growing family, life keeps moving. Hi, I'm Sarah Iverson with State Farm Insurance. Every change means something new to protect. Let's start a conversation today about your peace of mind, because like a good neighbor, Sarah Iverson will be there.
Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep. Make it Juettner Motors your best price dealer. Make it Juettner Motors your best price dealer.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles 6 times for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
There is a man, an insurance man, located in the birthplace of America, where he is committed to helping you find the best coverage for your needs.
Welcome. I'm Keith. When you think of insurance, think of Bill Marks, where we do the shopping for you.
I see generations who are passionate about what they did. I hope that I can leave a legacy of compassion for people and love for family and friends.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
We are at intermission, and right now the Alexandria girls basketball team off to a 7-0 start. And although it may not have been the prettiest of first halves, the Lady Cards have a 9-point lead at 22-13. Along with Russ Henricks and our videographer, JP Boleen, DMAC, Dave McClurg, welcoming you to our Eldon's Fresh Foods mid-game report. And Russ, again, I think the game itself, as it has evolved, has probably had its share of rough edges. But, hey, if you're Alexandria, in spite of committing all the fouls that you did, it's not easy to hold a team to just 2 made baskets in 18 minutes. But that's what the Cardinals did.
Yeah, absolutely. They have a good plan, and I think Coach Helscher, when I was in here this morning and they're just watching their shoot around a little bit, and they have a good plan for Samantha Vole. They're going to make somebody else beat them, and they've really just committed a lot of resources. They're helping where they know who to help off of, right? I think that's the key when you're going to put together that plan. Who's not going to beat you? Who's not going to hurt you? And they've done a nice job of that. And yeah, it's been a game that's been filled with turnovers, but those little runs, those couple of threes there when both teams are struggling to score, when you get a couple of threes like Lauren hit in that first half, those are extra big.
Yeah, it's a game where Alexandria got a 3-pointer from Kate Hennessy right away. The Cardinals went about 5 minutes without scoring after that, but Monticello's spurt, if you will, was only 5 points, and then Alexandria countered that with 5 in a row. It was 8-5 midway through the first half, but again, Lauren Byer providing an offensive spark with consecutive 3-pointers. How inspiring is that for the Alexandria faithful, not only Lauren's teammates, but the fans in the stands who have followed Lauren Byer and her activities to see her back on the floor?
Absolutely. It's a huge shot in the arm for your team. It's just from an energy perspective and what she brings, and always trying to be so positive through these injury situations, these unfortunate things that she's gone through with her knee. And so it's a great shot in the arm for this team, and it really kind of changes the dynamic, I think, this is a really good defensive team, but if anything, we might at times struggle to score, and Lauren's going to bring some offense that this group needs, and it's kind of exciting to see where this can go here throughout the year.
In fact, that will kind of segue us into the numbers. Lauren Byer and Kate Hennessy both leading Alexandria in scoring with 6. Lauren's younger sister, Riley Byer, with 5 points. Abby Evink knocked down a first-half 3-pointer. And McKinley Helscher got to the line to make a couple of free throws to represent Alexandria's scoring. The scoring column fairly light for the visiting Magic. Parker Halfman had a first-half basket. Samantha Vole had a first-half basket, but Vole went to the line and made 9 of 15 from the stripe. So she is in double figures with 11 points. She's coming off a 52-point performance last night up at Moorhead High School. Rebounds in the first half, 17 for the Magic, 14 for Alexandria. The turnover number, 10 for the Lady Cards, 12 for the Magic. 3-point shooting, Monticello 0 for 7 beyond the arc. Alexandria 4 out of 12, including senior Lauren Byer, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. And the trends in the game, we had ties at 3 and 5 and only 2 lead changes. Monticello's biggest lead was 3 points, or actually 2 points at 5-3, and Alexandria's biggest lead was 12 at 22-10. Right now, the Lady Cards are up by 9. Russ, second half on the horizon. What do you anticipate are the messages for the two teams?
Well, I think for both teams, they're going to be in there and just kind of say, settle down. We got to, not rush ourselves. We have to limit the turnovers. We've got to cut those down. And for the Cardinals, I think, again, it's let's make somebody else beat us besides Vol. The rest of the team has 2 points. You think about that over the course of a half of basketball. And let's make them earn it from the field. Let's not foul. Let's not panic. And I mean, if we can put together another half like that, Monticello's a good team. This is a big section game here for the Cardinals, and if we just limit our turnovers, I think we're gonna be just fine.
22-13, Alexandria in front of Monticello. Thanks to Eldon's Fresh Foods in Alexandria for bringing you our mid-game report. A break is ahead, and then we're back with the play-by-play of the second half of Cardinal girls basketball on our Layton media platforms after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
A broken tooth? Fixed in one appointment? Yes, we do that at Dental Health Associates with our CEREC crowns. We'll fix your tooth in one appointment, which means less time off work, less time away from your family, and more convenience for you. You're in and out in one visit.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
When you come to Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill, you can count on great food, over 30 beers on tap, and a creative drink menu.
Come join us today at Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill in Alexandria.
Good service, good friends, and a great place to eat. It's the right time for a getaway. It's the right time for a getaway. Let's get away.
Better water starts with EcoWater. Get started today and discover EcoWater's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
Being locally owned here at the Culvers of Alexandria, Charles Johnson and myself, John Loomis, are very proud to be a part of the community. We enjoy the time we get to spend here, the memories we've made, and we're excited to see you after the game when you need to refuel.
Go Cardinals!
Resorters Marine in Osakis. Check us out for new and used boats, pontoons, UTVs, and golf carts. For the whole outdoors, shop us first, shop us last, just shop us. Resorters Marine and Outdoors in Osakis.
I just get a...
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew
Game when you need to refuel.
Go Cardinals!
Resorters Marine in Osakis. Check us out for new and used boats, pontoons, UTVs, and golf carts. For the whole outdoors, shop us first, shop us last, just shop us. Resorters Marine and Outdoors in Osakis.
I just get a great satisfaction when I hear the relief in a customer's voice that they've been helped. They always feel it's an inconvenience when they call us. It's like, it's never an inconvenience. We love helping our customers.
At Viking Bank, we're invested in your journey.
Won the Class 5 or Class Section 5 AAA title, while Alexandria, under the legendary head coach Wendy Kohler, came out of Section 8 AAA. Monticello and Alexandria did not meet each other in the state tournament. Monticello lost its first game of the year in the state quarterfinals last year, and that put the Magic into the consolation bracket, whereas Alexandria would win the state quarterfinal game against De La Salle before falling to the eventual state champions from Benilde St. Margaret's. then coming back and steamrolling Cretin-Durham Hall for third place in Class AAA. Now both Monticello and Alexandria are in Class 4A, Section 8. In fact, this section out of 8 teams has 3 teams that played in the state tournament last year. Alexandria with the first possession of the second half. Kate Hennessy gets the ball inside, and the shot doesn't go, and it's tapped out. Possession belongs to Monticello. Here's Samantha Vole driving, passing over to Madeline Barrow, and now to the right side, and the shot is off. There's Parker Halfman with the defensive rebound. I see Alexandrist is on the court to start the second half along with Barrow. I think you've got Parker Halfman on the court, Addison Ruda, and Samantha Vole. Alexandria counters with, I believe, the original starting 5 was Scotty Brown, Kate Hennessy, Riley Byer, along with McKinley Helsher and Hope Stark. Stark now with the ball on the left side. Then it goes to Riley Byer. Then to Kate Hennessy working in. About 10 feet away from the basket. Turnaround shot is good.
Yeah, good job there by Kate. She had a good first open look and then unfortunately dribbled into what would have been a tougher shot, but was able to create some space for herself and knock that one down. And anytime, you know, again, easy buckets here. We're up by 11. They're struggling offensively. Let's continue to play good defense.
Now here is Halfman with the ball on a high post for Monticello. She'll take the 17-footer, and the Cardinals give her that. She can't connect, and Kate Hennessy rebounds for Alexandria.
And that was part of the game plan, you know, that Coach Helsher had going in. Was just going to let her shoot.
Oh, my. Hope Stark found Scotland Brown wide open underneath the basket. Monticello extended the defense but kept the middle open, and now Alexandria leads by 13. 26-13 on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. Second half, here is a three-pointer by Vole that goes off. Scramble for the board, and I believe Barrow is able to track it down, and then the ball's knocked out of her possession. And the Magic will keep the ball.
Yeah, you can see, you know, I think Vole has come out in the second half here. You know, she's going to look to score even more than she did in that first half. So we could get a situation here where she forces up some shots, and we just have to box out and rebound.
Alexandris gets the ball into Vole, left side. The three-pointer doesn't go. Strong rebound there for Riley Byer. Riley Byer actually has had some nice numbers rebounding the basketball as a guard this year. Now a three-point shot left side. That doesn't go, but Hope Stark gets the offensive rebound off her miss. And another look for Alexandria. Riley Byer will be called for breaking the dribble as she was looking to attack the basket, and Alexandria turns it back over. 11th turnover of the afternoon for the host Lady Cards. Still Alexandria up by 13 as we're a little more than 2 minutes into this second half. Vole works her way inside the three-point line, then the ball goes back out. Alexandrist has it. Now to Parker Halfman. She'll take the three. That bounces off the rim, and the rebound for McKinley Helsher, and then it's stolen away. And Monticello has it back. Scramble on the floor. Halfman will get it to Vole, then back out. Now a straight-on three, and that is good. Addison Ruda becomes just the third Monticello player to score this afternoon, and it's a three.
Yeah, it was quite a sequence there, kind of helter-skelter basketball. We had the rebound and then kind of lost it, which set up an opportunity, and now we're going to have a travel here again, and we're just, again, I think it's just, let's not get sped up here. Let's secure that defensive rebound and maybe get out on the break a little bit.
So turnover number 13 for Alexandria. The Lady Cards have turned it over 3 times in the first 3 minutes of the half. Monticello has yet to turn it over this half. And in spite of the no turnovers, it's still a 10-point lead. So Alexandria is actually built on its halftime lead by 1. But now Hope Stark has just picked up a foul, and she becomes the first player today to pick up a third foul. Lauren Byer will re-enter as Hope Stark is going to check out. Pass comes in. Halfman gets it out to Vole. Samantha Vole, top of the key, passing it to Andrist on the right side. 26-16, Alexandria in front. Andrist on the wing, cannot bank the three in. It's rebounded by Kate Hennessy, and then I think she got tied up. and that will mean Monticello basketball here.
Now, there's another one of those, we kind of had the rebound, and they're really digging in there. So we got to keep that ball high, and then not bring it down low so we can create those jump ball opportunities.
Inbound pass, Vol will attack the basket. Runner is up, no good, but a foul gets called, and Riley Byer, I believe, is going to pick up her second foul today.
Yeah, and Vol will return to her spot at the free throw line that
yes.
she seems to have owned. And again, Riley guarded Vol early in the first half, picked up that foul, and now she's got that second one. So we'll see what they might switch up again there.
Samantha Vol just shot her 16th free throw of the day. She has made 10 and now has a total of 12 points. She makes the second free throw as well. That puts her at 11 for 17 on the afternoon. Some basketball teams won't shoot 17 free throws, and she's done it in about 21 minutes of game time. At the other end, we're going to have a jumper that goes through for Lauren Byer. And it gives her 8 points today. Short timeout is going to be called here, and we're going to take the break as well. 14:25 to go, second half. Glenwood State Bank scoreboard in girls basketball. Alexandria leads Monticello 28-18.
For over 30 years, Northland Buildings has been providing quality post-frame buildings to customers, serving clients across the upper Midwest since 1994. Northland Buildings. Quality buildings built tough for the Northland.
Northland Building. Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
Greetings of the season to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah as well. The Festival of Light continuing until Monday. I'm Dave McClure, joined by Russ Hendricks and videographer J.P. Boleen for our broadcast today. Girls basketball. Here's a three-pointer by Parker Halfman that doesn't go, but an offensive rebound for Riley Hausman. Those two on the floor right now with Samantha Vol, Addison Ruda, and Madeline Barrow. Three-point shot banked around, and it's going to be off. And I don't know if we had I
think we have an injured player, I think.
Yep, but I believe an official timeout. Yep, now I see it, and it's an Alexandria player that is...
It's Scotty Brown, maybe?
It may be. Looking over to the bench area, it could very well be Brown. I think she's being tended to by one of the... I don't know if that's Britt Ludwig from Heartland Orthopedic Specialists.
Yeah, Brittany's here today.
Oh, very good. Great to see her back. I know she's been sharing some photos of her trip out east, I believe, when Clemson played at Madison Square Garden against BYU.
Went out there to watch Chase.
And actually encountered him in his city, as big as New York City in Manhattan. She saw him. Well, of course, Chase is pretty easy to distinguish with his tall frame and everything like that. But how cool was that Brett and Chase were able to connect with one another in the big city like that?
Yeah, there's been a few. I know that Sampson and Gore Huber, I think they went down there, and some of their other classmates went down actually to Clemson to see Chase, not only him, but see Ellen Sandstead. So she's going to school down there as well at Clemson. And, so I know I saw Chase's parents last night at the game, and they were here for the boys' game. And, it's amazing just how well he's done, and just the important figure he is in the history of Cardinal sports. Obviously, It's good to see Scotty get up there and help off the court here.
Yeah, it seems like she might be favoring her right knee or the lower part of her right leg and everything, and we'll hope for the best for her. But I think she's going to be taken to the locker room area. So the Cardinals will lose some size right there, and again, we wish the best for Scotland Brown, and hopefully she'll be okay. Alexandria with the possession, 28-18 the score. The 5 on the floor for the Lady Cards right now will include Abby Evink, along with Kate Hennessy, McKinley Helsher, and the Byer sisters, Lauren Byer and Riley Byer. Riley brings the ball up the floor into the front court. Now she'll get it over to Lauren Byer left side. Now Lauren Byer will feed across. Abby Evink open for the jumper, and that's good.
Oh, nice job there. Nice vision there by Lauren to find Abby, who really cut to the open area there in that defense. And another big basket. Cardinals open up that lead to 12.
30-18, Alexandria in front. Here's a cut to the basket, and Addison Ruda will score her second bucket of the game. Both have come here in the half, and it is now 30-20. I think Riley Hausman got the assist. Now the Cardinals again find Lauren Byer in the left corner. Now it comes back out to Helsher. Now to Lauren Byer, back to McKinley Helsher. Into the corner, Kate Hennessy ball fakes now, looks to make a trip up and then passes off. And McKinley Helsher gets open along the left baseline and knocks down the two-pointer.
Yeah, absolutely. That's McKinley's first basket. She had a couple free throws in the first half, and hopefully she can get going here as well. And Monticello last time ran some good action there, some down screens, and got an open look. See what they come back with here.
Here's Samantha Vole driving to the basket, and her layup is good. Vole now with 4 points this half. She leads the team with 15. In fact, I believe she's the only player in double figures for either side today. Alexandria up by 10 points at 32-22. Lauren Byer cannot connect on the three. Ball volleyed up, and it's going to be Heffman controlling it. Then the outlet is going to be out of bounds, back to the Alexandria Cardinals.
Yeah, that was just a case there for Monticello, similar to us a few times, just rushing for really no reason. She had plenty of time there just to get the ball to a guard and just kind of threw it away. And it's those unforced errors and turnovers, obviously, that are really painful, especially when you get down here at the second half.
Ellie Hummelvig back into the game. Hennessy gets the ball to Abby Evink, then to Hennessy. Now out, and Hummelvig will get it off. Now the ball comes down to the right side. Shot doesn't go for Evink, and Vole rebounds. So still a 10-point lead as we go under 12 minutes remaining, second half. 32-22, the Cardinals in front. Alexandria led by 9 at the break. Here is Addison Ruda trying to feed it inside. It's turned over. Evink will get it off. Right side, there's another three-pointer for the senior Lauren Byer. And Alexandria equals its biggest lead of the afternoon, up by 13 at 35-22. So far to this point, about 6.5 minutes into the second half, Monticello has not made a major push. Will the run come? We haven't seen it yet. Missed shot, but there's Vole with the rebound, and then a bounce pass, and I think as the ball's going across the lane, a foul gets called, and it's going to be on the Monticello Magic's Parker Halfman.
Yeah, nice job there. The Cardinals, we're getting the ball to the people that we want to shoot for Monticello, right? We're doing a good job of limiting Vowell's shots, and then we're, kind of pushing the ball toward who the coaches want to take those shots. Unfortunately, the last two times we've given up those extra rebounds. So again, I think let's do a better job here of boxing out, limiting those second chance opportunities, and create some more distance here.
Now Hope Stark back into the game for Alexandria. She'll dish it off to Kate Hennessy, and then I believe Hennessy got fouled on the arm. Parker Halfman may be the one that gets the call here. Her second foul of the day. That's going to put Kate Hennessy on the line for a couple of free throws. Alexandria has not made nearly as many trips to the line as has Monticello, but the Cardinals have been pretty efficient to their credit. 6 free throws attempted after Kate Hennessy has the make, and the Cardinals are now 5 of 6. And it's a 14-point lead, which is the biggest of the afternoon, and it stretches to 15. 37-22 for Alexandria. Matt Helsher, first-year varsity head coach at his alma mater, trying to start the year at 8-0. Now out top, Halfman will get it inside to Addison Ruda. Turnaround shot doesn't go. Battle for the board. I think Helsher and Addison Ruda got tied up, but this time it's going to be Alexandria ball. So I think McKinley Helsher was sensing that somebody was going to come in hard to try to create the tie-up, and it happened, so she was strong with the ball, fortunately.
Absolutely, and that's what it's going to take, when we get that jump ball opportunity now. And again, another chance here to run a we turn it over.
Yep, pass got tipped. Vole's going the other way, and she's going to score a basket. and she gets fouled as well. So an and one coming for Vol with 10:28 to go. So the Cardinals turn it over, and then Kate Hennessy picks up her third foul.
Yeah, that's one of those, unfortunately, where I think, you just kind of let her go in there. You make sure you don't foul, give her a three-point opportunity, pick up a foul. That's just one of those in the open court. We turn the ball over, and you don't want to make one bad thing with another.
So it's 37-25 after Samantha Vol made the free throw to complete the three-point play. Vol has now attempted 18 free throws this afternoon. She has made 12 to go along with her 3 baskets, so she's got 18 points. Now Cardinals with it. Left corner, here's a shot that's good for 3. That's McKinley Helscher with the 3-point basket, and Alexandria goes up 15. Vol tries to answer at the other end. Loose ball, and Barrow will get it for Monticello. Now off wide open underneath is Parker Halfman, and she'll score. 40-27, Alexandria in front. We're now under 10 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Yeah, offensively, we've been able to find that corner, those corner threes. We've done a nice job of moving the basketball. That's kind of the weak spot in their zone, and if there it was again, we can just get the ball to that corner, and we'll get more open looks here.
Now McKinley Helscher has it. It comes back out to Hope Stark. Around to the right side to Riley Beyer. Down to 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now Stark has it out beyond the arc. Then it comes to Hennessy. 4-3. That's off. Rebound to Halfman for Monticello. So the Magic get a stop, looking to draw to within 10 or 11 points. Here's Samantha Vol working her way to the elbow left side. Now it goes in to Addison Ruda, then back out. Now a pass left side, knocked away, but Barrow has it. 9 minutes to go in the second half, and Alexandria's lead is 13 at 40-27. Now Vol dribbling, feeding out. Here's a straight-on 3, and that's off the back rim. Ball volleyed up, and Ellie Homelvig has the defensive rebound for the Cardinals. Now off to Hennessy, then a straight-on 3 by Helscher. That's good. She has made back-to-back triples, and that's going to prompt Craig Guyan, the head coach of Monticello, to take a short timeout. 30-second break on our platforms here. 8:37 remains in regulation. Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. It's Alexandria 43, Monticello 27.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one?
Trum Drug has things in every aisle that you won't find anywhere else, and many of them are made right here in Minnesota. Stop in and grab something for yourself, a friend, or family. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
As the seasons change, so do the needs of your car. That's when Alexandria drivers turn to Mike and Josh at Precision Auto. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust a pro. Precision Auto on 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
This is People Radio, KXRA Alexandria, 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, 105.7 FM, audio through the Voice of Alexandria app. Thanks as well to Integrity Title of Alexandria for being our signature streaming sponsor of our live coverage on our YouTube channel. Along with our KXRA radio studio engineer, Tom Chorley, our videographer on site at Alexandria Area High School, J.P. Boleen, and my broadcast partner, Russ Henricks. I am Dave McClurg. Right now, Alexandria is up by 16. Monticello has the ball. Three-pointer from the left side will go out of bounds. Parker Halfman trying to get her outside shot to fall, but she's 0 for 3 beyond the arc, and the Cardinals get the ball back. Monticello will extend the defensive pressure into the backcourt. Now up ahead. Here's Dayton running into the game. She'll dish off to Riley Beyer. Her layup attempt is a little bit short. Rebound to Parker Halfman. And Monticello has the ball back. We go under 8 minutes remaining in the second half. Vol gets it now to Alex Andrist. Andrist, a senior, then passing it over to Addison Ruda, inside to Halfman, then across to Vol, and Vol will score.
Yeah, there's some of that good action. Dayton running, who's a freshman. She's got to come in now with Scotty Brown going down early, so these are some big minutes here for the freshman on the floor. Cardinals up 14.
Yep, 43-29. Now out front, Abby Evink gets it off to Helsher. Another three. That's off the back rim, and on a defensive rebound here for Monticello. And there goes Vol laying it up too strong, and then the rebound here to Hope Stark. So Alexandria has the basketball. Cardinals flowing left to right if you're watching on our YouTube channel here in the second half of play. Alexandria by 14. Lady Cards have been up by as many as 16. Here's Riley Byer, the turnaround, and the shot doesn't go, and Endrest with the defensive rebound. We are now under 7 minutes remaining in the second half. Monticello at 6-2. Alexandria at 7-0. Right now the Cardinals are up by 14 points. Here is Barrow left side, now to Vol. Vol looking to work her way down to the baseline right, feeding across. Now out to the wing. The three-pointer is good for Madeline Barrow. That's her first basket of the game.
Now you can kind of feel here now that just in the gym, Monticello here maybe ready to go on a run here, down 11 for the Cardinals here. It'll be super important to take care of the basketball.
Three by Evink is good at the other end. And I think Coach Matt Helsher is going to take the timeout after the made triple. And we're going to make this a 1-minute break of our own on the platforms. 6:12 remains in regulation. Updating the numbers on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, it now reads Alexandria 46, Monticello 32.
Cardinals fans, did you know that Cenex Midtown Express has a gas pump designated to support Alexandria Public Schools? For each gallon purchased, 2 cents will be donated to the schools. Pump up your pride at Cenex, your local hometown choice in Alexandria and Garfield. Owned by the community, supporting the community.
I'm a nurse at heart. I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Dentistry at the Center knows all about busy schedules, and that's one of the best things about having 3 dentists. We have more appointment times available, so we can see you sooner. So, for dentist appointments to fit your schedule better, come see the friendly folks at Dentistry at the Center.
Our KXRA radio audience, Minnesota Military Radio, hosted by Tom Lyons, is being preempted today as we have a hoops doubleheader. Girls basketball right now, with Alexandria leading Monticello by 14. Later here in the 2 o'clock hour, varsity boys basketball with Alexandria facing Elk River. That's another matchup between common opponents in Class 4A, Section 8. Under 6 minutes to go now in the second half. Monticello out top. Riley Hausman has it. Now it goes to Addison Ruda. Down to 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now Andrist has it, and she got tied up. It will be Monticello basketball with 1 second on the shot clock, but now it'll reset, I believe, back out to...
I think it stays at 1.
Oh, it does. So
and the double whammy there for, that we...
and they...
there's shot clock violation, so that's good. And then we switched that possession arrow, so we got 2 things there on that exchange.
So a missed shot after the tie-up for Monticello's possession, and the Cardinals get it back. Again, it's Lauren Byer along with McKinley Helsher, Hope Stark, Abby Evink, and Kate Hennessy for the Cardinals, clad in the black with the silver numerals and trim. Now a pass intercepted. Let Samantha Vole go and get the basket. Oh my. I thought Hope Stark might be the victim of an and one there, but the free throw danced off the rim. And unfortunately for Hope Stark, she just picked up her 4th foul.
Yeah, and here comes Riley back into the game. I think, just that calming presence, and it's hard, amazing to say for a freshman, but she really does calm things down offensively. And, it's going to be important here now for the Cardinals to, once again, as she misses another free throw.
Yeah.
Just to control the basketball and make sure good passes meet the ball. Let's make sure the ball is in the hands of Riley McKinley at the top there and work to get a good shot.
Samantha Vole is now 12 of 19 from the line today, and now 12 of 20. No points on that possession, so the Cardinals get a big break there. Lauren Byer with the rebound. Now Lauren into the front court, gets it to McKinley Helsher. Out at the point. Now Riley Byer with a touch. Gets behind a Kate Hennessy screen. Curls. Feeds off to Lauren Byer. Then across. Hennessy down on the block. Can't connect on the shot. But she is fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws here for Alexandria.
Yeah, really good possession there for the Cardinals. Good ball movement. Good pace. Players that have played with each other with a lot of experience. And now Kate to go to the line here for 2.
This afternoon, she is 3 for 4 from the stripe. Now make it 4 of 5, and quietly she has crept into double figures. She's got 11. Lauren Byer has 11, and also 10 points for McKinley Helsher. So the Cardinals a little more scoring balance here today. Second free throw is good for Kate Hennessy. And it's Alexandria 48, Monticello 32. Again, equaling the biggest lead of the afternoon for the Cardinals. Here on the left side, Hausman's three-pointer grazes iron, but it doesn't go. Defensive rebound for McKinley Helsher. Now Helsher to Riley Byer. Riley Byer now bumped, and I think Samantha Vole will come out and pick up the foul. That will not mean the bonus. Each team now with 4 fouls here in the second half. I would think eventually Monticello, if the Magic don't go on any run in the next maybe 2.5 minutes, they may be forced to foul.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, again, good work there.
Yep, and McKinley Helsher unfortunately could not get her shot to fall. Monticello with the rebound. Hausman gets it to Barrow. Now the Magic will set it up. And now a pass to the left side. Hausman curls into the lane, and her shot deflected, but I believe Hausman got fouled, and 2 free throws will be coming. Riley Hausman is the one other player besides Samantha Vole to shoot free throws today.
And pressure is going to come here now. Monticello's over there. They're kind of drawing up a defensive scheme here, and they're going to try to pressure our backcourt, and Matt's going to come back with Lauren here.
Free throw number 1 for Hausman is good, and that is her first point today. So Riley Byer will check out. And Lauren Byer in, and as Tim Ernest, the public address announcer, was able to put it, Byer for Byer there. Second free throw is good for Riley Hausman. 48-34, Alexandria. Monticello will step up the pressure. Vole will check McKinley Helsher, and we're going to have a reach on Samantha Vole.
Yeah, I think there's some of what you spoke to there, D-Mac. They're going to be more aggressive. Try to go for some steals here, knowing that they're going to have to get to the bonus anyway at some point.
Yeah, I'm almost feeling like Monticello's going to have to, eventually draw this game out as much as it can. Here's Eving trying to get a pass over to Kate Hennessy, and it's tipped and intercepted. Now at the other end, the 3 for Vole doesn't go. It's out of bounds, and it'll belong to Monticello. So a baseline pass in will be coming as Madeline Barrow Samantha Vole will be the one to trigger it in.
Yeah, I would imagine they're going to try to inbounds here and give it right back to her on some sort of screen, double screen down. There it comes.
Yep, and nope, Barrow decided to keep it. She's guarded here by Lauren Byer. Under 4 minutes to go, second half, Alexandria by 14. Now Barrow with the basketball. Cardinals with the player-to-player defense, and Lauren Byer nearly forced a turnover. Vole gets it out. Now Addison Ruda feeds across. It's intercepted. Kate Hennessy up the other way, feeds ahead. Now underneath, and Elia Hummelvig was really kind of in a tough position, trapped underneath the basket, but she got bumped as she was trying to go up for a shot. I don't think she would have made the shot, but she'll get free throws here after Samantha Vole picks up the foul.
Yeah, that surprises me there from a good player. Ellie was almost underneath the basket, and now they're not even going to.
Okay.
She was in such a crazy position that they're going to call it underneath, which is interesting in itself.
So last foul for Monticello to give this half. No free throws for Alexandria, but the next Magic foul on the defensive side would result in the bonus. Here's Lauren Byer handling the basketball. Just over 3 minutes to go. Open lane, she'll take off. Shot bounces up and in. Foul is called. Quality Real Estate brings you the instant replay for our YouTube audience. And Lauren Byer scores, gets fouled in the act of shooting. Draws foul number 4 out of Riley Hausman, and an and one for the senior Lauren Byer.
Yeah, that was one of those when it went up, you knew the kind of day it's been that it was going in.
Free throw does not go, and then a tie-up here, and I think the Cardinals are going to get it as possession will belong to Alexandria here. And I'm starting to get more and more of the feeling, Russ, that this is indeed Alexandria's day, and it's just not happening for Monticello.
Yeah, it looks, Monticello looks a little, I don't want to say tired, but they do look a little like they don't have their legs, so to speak, and they're going to try to trap now, and if we're just strong with the ball, we'll get a layup just like that.
Yep, Riley Byer could not finish, and Barrow gets the rebound. 49-34, Alexandria with under 3 minutes to go. Cardinals trying to go to 8-0 on the year. Alexandria's started the year with 7 consecutive wins after Monticello started 0-2. The Magic have won 6 straight, but that win streak is in jeopardy right now. Front court, Addison Ruda gets the ball to Vole. Vole backs up, now takes off into the lane. Her shot is going to be deflected, but I think we had a foul called ahead of that. And Vole, I believe, got fouled in the act of shooting, and Kate Hennessy picks up her 4th foul.
Yeah, tell me if you've heard this before. Foul to the line.
Right. This will be free throws number 21 and 22 for Samantha Vole today. She leads her team in scoring with 20, but the free throw line at times has been her enemy today. She is now 12 of 21 from the stripe.
Yeah, she's not going to be happy with herself. You can see the frustration, and almost start to press at some point.
One more free throw, and that is good. So Vole with 21, that represents 60% of her team's points. Trap in the backcourt, and a kickball here on Monticello, so Alexandria will play it in. Hope Stark will trigger it in. She gets it in for Kate Hennessy, trapped underneath her basket. Now up to McKinley Helsher. Now the Cardinals will race into the front court. Helsher looking to attack, and she got bumped, and that's going to be a foul, I think, on Parker Halfman. And the bonus now in effect for the rest of the game for Alexandria.
Yeah, nice job there by McKinley to just dribble out of that pressure and just beat him with the speed dribble down the court. And now go to the line here, bonus 1-and-1, and some key free throws here just to, again, just keep that lead in place and extend it.
Free throw is good for McKinley Helsher. Helsher had just a couple of free throws in the first half, and she has really picked it up offensively. Some timely three-pointers that she made. She's 3 for 3 from the stripe, and then the DMAC jinx came through as the free throw went off the rim. Parker Halfman, I believe, got the board, and then it goes out of
ball here, yeah.
Yep. So a tie-up, and Monticello will have the possession here. So it's Alexandria 50, Monticello 35. 2:20 to go in the second half. Alexandria trying to start the year at 8-0 in girls basketball. And this would be likely the most enjoyable win of the season if indeed it happens. One of Monticello's wins in this 6-game win streak, the Magic hosted Brainerd earlier this year and blew the Warriors out by 28 points. And one would think that Brainerd would be a chief challenger for Alexandria in the Central Lakes Conference.
Yeah, you look at that section, and the other interesting score, of course, is they lost to Elk River by 14, and the Cardinals are going to see them later in the year.
Yeah.
That's another section team, and the Cardinals will also see Benilde St. Margaret's again in the breakdown tournament, and Benilde beat them by 26. So obviously those will be 2 tough opponents coming up for the Cardinals.
Yeah, 2 missed free throws here for the Monticello Magic, and the Cardinals get the rebound. Here is Riley Byer with the 3. That doesn't go. Defensive rebound here for Monticello. Addison Ruda gets it up the floor to Barrow. Now the Magic have it. Here is Jada Smith-Olson working her way to the basket. She banks the shot in. That's the first basket for Smith-Olson today. And now we're going to have a stoppage here as Riley Byer got fouled with 90 seconds to go. Both teams in the bonus now for Monticello. That will be team foul number 9 in this half. Riley Byer, 1 for 1 at the stripe today. She will need to make the first to get the second. Now a couple of player switches here. Abby Evink will re-enter. I believe Ellie Homovig also in the game. Riley Byer at the line, sinks the first free throw, and she'll get the bonus. Alexandria 51, Monticello 37.
I know you look at the score, and I know it's not over yet, but I mean, this is really a huge quality win for the Cardinals. Good rebound there by Kate.
Yep, another second chance opportunity. Now it comes across. Oh, no finish though, but then an offensive rebound here for Riley Byer, and we're going to have a Monticello foul being called, and that's almost, that last sequence, Russ, almost symbiotic of how good of a day it's been for Alexandria and how frustrating of a day it's been for Monticello.
Yeah, I think especially here in the second half, the Cardinals have been quicker to the basketball. They've been quicker to the loose balls. They've certainly seemed to have, their legs underneath them. And if you'd have told me that one of the teams would have got to 50 there when we were struggling to score in the first half, but you kind of said it. You felt like, it was ready to kind of break open here, and the Cardinals have done that in the second half.
And Riley Byer makes 2 free throws there after a foul got called on Madeline Barrow. So back to a 16-point lead, and this equals the biggest of the game for Alexandria at 53-37. Now a three-pointer will barely graze iron on the attempt by Barrow, and Abby Evink gets the rebound. So Monticello's about to have its 6-game win streak snapped, and Alexandria will get a very important section win. 53-37 for the Cardinals. Here's Hennessy out top, and I think she got fouled by Parker Halfman, and that will mean 2 free throws here for Hennessy. Kendra Wolf getting set to re-enter for the Alexandria Cardinals. Hennessy from the line today. This will be her 7th and 8th free throw attempts. She missed her first, but now is connected on 6 in a row. Wolf in for McKinley Helsher. 52 seconds to go, and Alexandria is up by 17. And now 18 as Hennessy makes the second free throw. Cardinals 55, the Monticello Magic 37. So the Magic on their trip up I-94 will go 1-1 against their section rivals, beating Moorhead last night by 22, but will suffer a double-digit defeat in Alexandria today.
And I think, this is, I'm sure, no surprise to them, but obviously Monticello, they're going to need to find some scoring from somebody else besides Vol, and, I'm sure nobody knows that better than them, and the Cardinals have done a real nice job of just taking away everybody else.
Yeah, and now the ball gets on the floor, and a tie-up occurs, and that's going to end up being a possession to Alexandria, so Monticello turns it over for the 5th time this half. 17 in the game for the Magic. Coach Matt Helsher will go a little bit deeper on his bench. Dayton Running will re-enter. We're going to see Greta Kelly into the game for the Alexandria Cardinals. Here comes Izzy Stark into the game. And Alexandria will play it in. Kendra Wolf underneath her basket. Now will feed ahead, and wide open Dayton Running. Sent it up too strong, and a rebound for Monticello. And guess who? Samantha Vole, I believe, is going to get another trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, exactly. Poor Dayton had a wide open layup there and just kind of rushed it. And then, so again here, this is kind of a fitting way for the day to end.
Yep, so Running committed the foul, and now Vole for a 1-and-1, so she'll need to make the first to get the second. 13 of 22 from the line today. And now 14 of 23 as she gets the first. All those free throws not going to be enough for the visitors. They're going to go home after suffering a defeat in Alexandria today. Second free throw is good. 55-39, and now Samantha Vole will leave for the day as Coach Craig Guyan will go a little bit deeper on his bench. I think Addison Ruda is going to check out as well. Among the players coming in, Alamitu Rosh in, and I believe Alexandria back in for Monticello. I think Riley Hausman also seeing some court time late. Alexandria does not have to shoot the basketball. Here's Izzy Stark getting it off left side to Wolf. Then it goes inside. Runnings turnaround shot a little bit too strong. Defensive rebound for Hausman, and that's going to drain the clock. The last shot of the game won't go, and it's a victory for Alexandria today. Matt Helscher has his Lady Cards off to an 8-0 start here in the 2025-26 season. The Cardinals prevail 55-39. I know on our latent media platforms we still have the 1 minute of ads and the play-by-play. Combine that with the break to follow, so in approximately 4 minutes, we'll get rolling with an abbreviated Juettner Motors post-game show. But right now on our platforms, enjoy these words from our boosters of Cardinal sports coverage.
Dentistry at the Center knows all about busy schedules, and that's one of the best things about having 3 dentists. We have more appointment times available, so we can see you sooner. So, for dentist appointments to fit your schedule better, come see the friendly folks at Dentistry at the Center.
Where you start today is not where you'll finish tomorrow. At Alexandria College, we know you have big plans for the future. Find your calling and be a legend.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. I'm looking for experienced, hardworking people to join my company. When you work for us, you'll be home every night, no overnight hotels. Give me a call and visit my website, because we're hiring and we want to talk to you about your next career with us.
When you want your closing to go as smooth as possible, ask for Integrity Title. We may be a bit obsessed about our jobs and the details that go into it, but that's what makes us such a good choice for your real estate closing. Ask for Integrity Title, the title closing geeks.
The Tradesman Construction has built a rich history as being the premier, most referred, full-service general contractor in the area. They are a proud supporter of all Alexandria Cardinal teams. Find them online at tradesmanconstruction.com.
Carlson Music Center, downtown Alexandria. Yamaha pianos and new unused equipment. Lessons and instruction. Learn from the best, piano and voice to guitar and violin. Carlson Music Center, for all your musical needs in Alexandria.
CM Woodworks produces high-quality cabinetry and furniture locally, right here in Nelson. See their showroom at 7300 39th Avenue Northeast in Nelson. CM Woodworks. Custom wood creations. Designed for beauty, built for life.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted Best Real Estate Company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
Hi, I'm Dr. Emma.
And I'm Dr. AJ. We're the dentists at the Alexandria Dental Clinic, where advanced care meets a family-first approach.
From cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign to restorative work and pediatric care.
Alexandria Dental Clinic, your smile's new best friend.
Getting in and out of the pharmacy is easy with Trum Drug's app, RX Local. Download the app, choose Trum Drug as your pharmacy, use it for medication refills and reminders. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
A successful win isn't about the score, it's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Enjoy life at the lake and work for a growing company that offers rewarding careers and cares about your well-being. Agard. We build cool machines and are hiring for multiple positions across the organization. Plus, no-cost health benefits for you and your family.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western. You can bank on us.
Casa Jalisco. Take a trip south of the border to a place where you can savor the flavors of authentic Mexican cuisine. Casa Jalisco offers a true taste of Mexico without the airfare. Casa Jalisco, your Mexican getaway in downtown Alexandria.
From your first home to a growing family, life keeps moving. Hi, I'm Sarah Iverson with State Farm Insurance. Every change means something new to protect. Let's start a conversation today about your peace of mind. Because like a good neighbor, Sarah Iverson will be there.
Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep. Make it Juettner Motors your best price dealer. Make it Juettner Motors your best price dealer.
Basketball team stays undefeated, 55-39. Alexandria with the victory. Welcome to our very abbreviated Juettner Motors post-game report. Russ, we won't get into a lot of details here. We'll wait for the full Juettner Motors post-game after the boys basketball matchup. But player of the game honors, I think it was the one that provided the spark in her first varsity game of her senior year, Lauren Beyer.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, for Lauren, obviously a great story coming back from multiple knee injuries, but you know, more than that, she played really well today. She came out there, hit some big threes, was very decisive, no hesitancy at all, and just a great day for her and a great day for Cardinal girls basketball.
Again, Alexandria's Lauren Beyer, her first game of her senior year, and she comes in, knocks down back-to-back three-pointers as part of a 6-point first half, ends up with 13 for Alexandria. The Cardinals get the victory. According to our numbers, as the individual scores add up, Russ and I checked separately. Alexandria had 56 in our scoring column, so 17-point win for the hosts today. We'll take one more break and we'll wrap up our abbreviated Juettner Motors postgame after we enjoy these words.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles 6 times for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
There is a man, an insurance man, located in the birthplace of America, where he is committed to helping you find the best coverage for your needs.
Welcome. I'm Keith. When you think of insurance, think of Bill Marks, where we do the shopping for you.
I see generations who are passionate about what they did. I hope that I can leave a legacy of compassion for people and love for family and friends.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
A broken tooth? Fixed in one appointment? Yes, we do that at Dental Health Associates with our CEREC crowns. We'll fix your tooth in one appointment, which means less time off work, less time away from your family, and more convenience for you. You're in and out in one visit.
When you come to Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill, you can count on great food, over 30 beers on tap, and a creative drink menu.
Come join us today at Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill in Alexandria.
Good service, good friends, and a great place to eat.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
First Western. You can bank on us.
It's the right time for a getaway. It's the right time for a getaway. Let's get away.
Better water starts with EcoWater. Get started today and discover EcoWater's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
Being locally owned here at the Culvers of Alexandria, Charles Johnson and myself, John Loomis, are very proud to be a part of the community. We enjoy the time we get to spend here, the memories we've made, and we're excited to see you after the game when you need to refuel.
Go Cardinals!
Resorts Marine in Oseques. Check us out for new and used boats, pontoons, UTVs, and golf carts. For the whole outdoors, shop us first, shop us last, just shop us. Resorts Marine and Outdoors in Oseques.
Special thanks to all of the other boosters of our Cardinal sports programming. We're going to take a break on our platforms. We will return to Alexandria Area High School in approximately 5 minutes with an abbreviated Juettner Motors pregame show prior to boys basketball play-by-play. For now, for our broadcasting crew, Dave McClurg saying stay close. We've got boys basketball coverage on the way